Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course, and as you can see from the title of this video, I will be giving commentary on Destiny Payton from Love and Marriage Huntsville, how her life coach more so held Martell's feet to the fire concerning the most recent episode than his friend Destiny. And I want to talk about the way that she runs her channel and how it is reflective of a bigger issue. Now, before we get into these topics, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. So you all know that Destiny and her life coach Dion, they recap episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville. They've named their show Mental Mondays, but sometimes I guess life is lifing and they are busy. They're both moms, and so their Mental Monday show may fall on a different day of the week. No big deal, right? Things happen. Now, of course, in talking about the episode, I felt like Destiny was very quiet on this week's show for Mental Mondays. She definitely let Dion steer the vehicle down the road. She let Dion do most of the driving. Dion chose the highway that they were going to be on. Dion chose what type of music they were going to listen to and when they were going to make stops, okay? And so Dion said that safety needs to be prioritized. She told Destiny that she did not like it when she saw Destiny put herself between two men and not to do that anymore. Dion said, your employer, whether that's Kingdom Reign or OWN, they should have security there. That was not your job. Destiny, when she would chime in, of course, naturally, I want to use the term she was making excuses. And frankly, I feel like that's what she was trying to do. So every time Dion posed a correction, and don't get me wrong, like Dion is very polite to Destiny, very professional, not disrespectful. She didn't tease her or make fun of her, no shade at all. But even when she told her, you're not to get in between two men who are arguing with each other, Destiny was like, but I'm a protector. That's just who I am. And I felt like in that moment, like it wasn't even more so that she didn't want to admit that she was incorrect in standing between two men. I think because one of those men happened to be Martell, that's why she was trying to come up with excuses. And Marcella asked the question if they have a therapist on set, and Destiny said no. I found this to be so interesting because I remember back when Carlos King collaborated with Dr. Heavenly for Messy Mondays, she brought up the fact that she had gotten a phone call leading up to the prior season, season 10 of Married to Medicine's reunion. Dr. Heavenly said that she had gotten a phone call saying that there was going to be a psychologist on set for the reunion. And she made it a note to mention that because she felt like she was insinuating that the network decided to add a psychologist to the set because of Sweet Tea. She was almost trying to insinuate, in my opinion, that, Sweet Tea, the network kind of considered her antics to be a little out there to the point where they would need like a therapist on set. And I could have sworn that in that conversation, Carlos King suggested that they do have therapists on set. He either said it just like that, they have therapists on set, or when they film reunions, there are therapists. But I just find that interesting that this deep in the game, season 7/8/9, and when one of your cast members is Martell LeVar Holt, that you do not have a therapist on set, I found that to be kind of shocking. But I am glad that the question was asked. Dion said that Destiny is being defamed and portrayed as the villain. Destiny disagreed and said that she is the scapegoat. So She also mentioned in the video that, it wasn't just Martell, there are other people involved. How, Destiny, when Martell is a grown man, he's not 18, he's not 21, he's not even 25, which at 25, you're old enough to have a master's degree, working. You may have even gotten hitched by then. You may have gotten married. You may be a homeowner. I was a homeowner at 24. But he's not 25, he's not 30, he's not 35, he's past 40. That's considered midlife. He's a dad of five. He's been a homeowner. He's been married. He's had lots of life experiences. He should be way more controlled, self controlled, and mature than what he is. But when it comes to Martell Holt, Destiny, I see this side to her that lacks a lot of judgment. And it's blind loyalty. And it's kind of scary to watch in another woman, and another Black woman who's a single mom, to really just be so blindly loyal to this man. And I think because of her association with him and the situation involving him, that's why she did not want to say that she was the villain, but the scapegoat. Well, what I say is, it's funny that Destiny would use the word scapegoat, because I thought to myself, okay, well, Destiny, Martell is making you his co scapegoat, because by you putting on that field day, that was your event. And then it was clear that the two of you did some pre producing, because you had those messy questions, because you teed up the ball so that Martell can hit it with his bat and just totally go in on Marceau and Tisha. Martell has set you up. He's made you the scapegoat, not anybody else. Now, Destiny emphasized that both men, Martell and Marceau, were wrong. She brought up Marceau bringing up, she said, there were other women that were brought up. And we all know that Marceau brought up coleslaw. And Dion held Martell's feet to the fire. She still said, no, I get it. Marceau may have said some things that triggered him. I'm paraphrasing. But she said Martell was really out there, really wrong. And I agree with Dion. But again, I felt like Destiny was making excuses for her friend Martell. Now, I want to bring your attention to this banner that she has on her StreamYard, and she highlights it. It says, copyright infringement notice, unauthorized use, reproduction, or distribution of this material without explicit permission is strictly prohibited and may result in legal action. Now, when I think of a copyright, of course, I think about songwriters. Like if she wrote a song and another songwriter included pieces of her already copyrighted lyrics without getting permission, if they incorporated some of her already copyrighted song lyrics into their song lyrics, for a totally different material without getting her permission, then that's definitely a violation. We've heard that, right? Like some really big songwriters, sometimes they'll get sued if they include like the interpolation, they didn't get permission. It's probably someone on their team whom they expect to always take care of that on the legal side. But a live stream video, if it's live, how is that copyrighted? Like I've written songs, poems, and short stories since I was a teenager, and some shorter novels. It is a process when you send things off to the Library of Congress. You can do it electronically. I have a YouTube video saved on how to do it. Literally click here, click there. And then, you get the copyright back with the stamp of the date. It's like a time stamp for the copyright. A live stream video is in the moment in real time. How is that copyrighted? And I've have gotten lots of things copyrighted. You're asked, is this literary works? Is this a song? Is this a poem? Is this a book? Is it beats or things of that nature? I've never seen where you can select live stream, while you're streaming live, like this whole thing is copyrighted. So I think that she's misguided. I think that some people may have been in her ear that may, fit more of her neighborhood within the LAMH sector, if you see where I'm going with this. So they may have given her like some misinformation. And I just feel like it's one more stroke in the song, if you will, of Destiny looking foolish, and I really want her to take her YouTube channel more seriously and really treat it as a business. And also, Destiny, if you ever want to take your YouTube channel seriously and you want to start giving commentary on celebrity news, celebrity gossip, other TV show recaps, and you may see things that public figures say, and you want to take that snippet and give commentary on it, then you would totally negate the copyright notice that you put up on all of your videos, because you being in the YouTube space, we're your peers now. You're like a blogger, and fair use commentary within the Copyright Act of 1976 would allow you to give that commentary on a public figure's soundbite, something that they say or do. And so I wanted to give her that feedback, for something to think about. And I feel like, and this is not just her, this is like anyone who, sometimes the content creators become the content. We've seen that, right? Some people have experienced being doxxed, and then the police get involved, or CPS for people with children, and all sorts of dark things, right? And I feel like it's a reflection of you not taking yourself seriously as a content creator. For those of us who have channels and we pull up YouTube Studio, YouTube says to us that you are in partnership with YouTube. I am a business partner of YouTube's. So I do not think about trying to make things difficult for other content creators. As an example, so I captured when So Gucci said to Carlos King that she didn't feel protected. And something inside me, because typically I probably work a little too hard. I typically watch his entire show. I take notes. I write down the time codes, and then I go back and get the sound bites. But last week, something inside me told me, just go ahead and rewind right now and get it. And I'm so thankful that I did, because we all know that he deleted the video. Well, your girl like took care of business, created my content, and I took a shower and had to get my beauty sleep, honey. And you know, sometimes like I wake up, and I'll like do something like I'm still kind of got some more energy, I guess, came to me. And I saw where some lovely content creators asked if they could use the clip. I love Here for Hot Tea and Millichan TV. And I said, sure, go for it. Like, I just don't feel like that's just not a problem. My light shines, their light shines. We're all beautiful bad bitches, and that's just how it's going to be. So I feel like this notice is a reflection of her being very misguided, and I think it's a reflection sometimes of like the crabs in a bucket or crabs in a barrel, and you're trying to pull someone down, and it's just really, really negative energy. And then, sometimes the anti-melody content creators, they've been in my comments just very misguided on things. And I would also say there's one major thing that she's not doing with her lives, and I've been waiting for her to do it. And I want to see her grow. And I don't think anyone has told her. I'm pretty sure some of the content creators that she has a good rapport with, I'm hoping they'll point it out and share it with her. But yeah. So hopefully she will take her channel more seriously, because then that would be an additional stream of income. And I just would like to see I would just like to see her take things a little bit more seriously. But I thank you all so much for checking out this video. Please hit the like button on this video as it is a free way of supporting the channel. And please subscribe. I would love to have you as one of the showstoppers. Oh, and one more thing that I did want to share also, if I was a public figure, whether I was on a reality TV show or I was an actress or singer, and I did live streams, I would expect both my fans and those people who cannot stand my guts to, take excerpts and give their commentary on it. And so I just kind of think this is bizarre and it looks so goofy and foolish every time she posts it every week. But I hope that you all had a wonderful Wednesday and we are going to have a thriving Thursday and we are almost to the weekend, which is amazing. And we're getting like the little snow flutters and they're kind of like wet snow and then they're melting. So I am thankful for that. And next week, in about a week and a half, will be the winter solstice. I just want to get it over with so that the days can slowly start getting longer. And I hope you all have an awesome night and I will talk with you soon. Bye.